Hello,
Hello, everyone.
how are you, Peter?
I am I am nervous at the thought of tongue twisters
Why?
because I imagine that we are going to need to demonstrate.
Yeah, we are going to show our expertise in English tongue twisters. Maybe the Italians can ask us to do some Italian tongue twisters as well. They're for me, they're very difficult. I think the only I know the Trentatré Trentini entrarono a Trento, tutti 33 trotterellando. But I can't say it very fast. Do you know any
I don't know
Italian
any Spanish.
tongue twisters? Hi everyone, say hi.
Hello, I don't know any Italian. I know some Spanish.
Okay, give me a Spanish one.
Tres tristes tigres tragaron trigo en un trigal.
Very good.
Uh,
Hi,
hello.
we are also in Milan. We're from Fabio Filzi in Stazione Centrale. That's where our school is. Nice to meet you, Lavinia. Thank you for coming.
Lovely, lovely. Welcome.
Any other Italian tongue twisters? Sotto la capra, sotto la, sotto la capra, la capra campa, sopra la sopra la capra.
Are you making it up, or are
No,
you?
sotto la capra campa, sotto la capra. Guys, if you can help me. Sotto la capra campa, sopra la capra crepa, I think.
Hmm.
All right? Tell me in the comments. Did I say it right? They are the two. So I know Trenta Trentini and okay, we got it. Lavinia, thank you. Sopra la panca la capra campa, sotto la panca la capra crepa. Okay, now you try.
Me?
Yeah.
Sopra la panca la capra campa, sotto la panca la capra crepa.
Crepa. Okay. Very good. Yeah, it's difficult that one. I can't. I can't do it. I think Trenta Trentini is possibly a little bit easier.
23 Trentini.
33 Trentini entrarono a Trento, tutti 33 trotterellando. You try it after the lesson if you like.
I need it written down, I think.
Yeah. Okay, and she's translated it into
Guys,
over the bench the goat lives, under the bench the goat dies. No way! I didn't know that that was the meaning.
scandalous.
Okay. I think the translation of so 33 Trentini um, entering, I think, entering Trento, entering a train in Trento, maybe. Entrarono treno a Trento, entering a train in Trento. All 33 trotting along. Trotterellando. That's my favorite one, I think, in Italian. But we're going to look at some English ones today. I don't know if my translation is correct. If you have a better translation of Trenta Trentini, you can write in the comments or tell me if it's right. Okay. So sopra la panca da capra campa, sopra la panca da capra campa. Well, it's difficult. Right, shall we begin?
Let's begin.
Oh, make it full screen. There we go. That's better.
Much better.
Tongue twisters. Are you ready, Peter?
I am, yeah.
Let's do it. Have a read.
In this focus activity, tongue twisters, speech idioms, and phrasal verbs with talk and speak.
Okay. Speak up.
Speak out.
Speak out. Yeah. Looking at different phrasal verbs. Remember that phrasal verbs, if you change the preposition, you change the meaning of the verb. Okay, let's go. Say what? What did you say? Say what? Can you say the following quickly and correctly? Okay, I will read all of them, and then we can have a go together, and we can also look at the vocabulary that's in there. Maybe there's some strange vocabulary. The first one is around the rugged rocks, the ragged rascals ran. Number 2 is we surely shall see the sunshine soon. Number 3, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Number 4, he threw 3 free throws. And number 5, the 6th sick sheep is sick.
I heard number 3 is red lorry, yellow lorry.
Yeah, I think maybe this is the American version.
Ah.
Because they don't say lorry in America. They say truck. Okay.
5 English tongue twisters.
So, around the rugged rocks, the ragged rascals ran. So let's look at the vocabulary there. There's some strange vocabulary. Rugged is the is easy if you think of the opposite of rugged is smooth. So rugged is like rough. So it's the opposite of smooth. Maybe pointy, right? Opposite of smooth. What's a rascal?
A rascal.
Yeah.
A rascal is a word used to describe a child who is naughty.
Yeah. A cheeky monkey. A cheeky monkey. Okay, you little rascal. Reprobate, maybe. Ragged. Is it? Does that mean it's? Are they smartly dressed?
No, they are dressed in rags.
Hang on, I can't. Okay, there's sometimes I write a comment with a new vocabulary and YouTube has rejected my comment because they think it's spam. So I don't think I'm allowed to write cheeky monkey.
Really?
Yeah, definition of rascal is what? Cheeky, mischievous.
Naughty.
There we go. Naughty. Ragged. Is he not very smart, like a homeless person with ripped clothes?
Like Oliver Twist.
Yeah, ripped, messy clothes, ragged. Yeah, I'm like a unfortunately like a homeless person. Like the stereotype of a homeless person is ragged. Let's have a go at let's do it slowly first. Around the rugged rocks, the ragged rascals ran. Now you, Peter.
Around the rugged rocks, the ragged rascals ran.
Okay, now let's do it with everybody that's listening all together. Around the rugged rocks, the ragged rascals ran. More quickly. Around the rugged rocks, the ragged rascals ran. Again, even more quickly. Around the rugged rocks, the ragged rascals ran. We can
That
go
one's
with
easy.
Italian. Around the rugged rocks, the ragged rascals ran. That's more difficult.
Around the rugged rocks, the ragged rascals ran.
Okay, that's like a Scottish air, isn't it? Around the rugged rocks, the ragged rascals ran. Okay, number two.
Let's see.
I'll try first, then you.
All right.
We surely shall see the sunshine soon.
We surely shall see the sunshine soon. I don't like that one. F
We surely
is,
shall see. Oh no, we surely shall. We surely shall see the sunshine soon.
we surely shall see the sunshine soon.
Try at home. We surely shall see. We surely shall see the sunshine soon.
We surely
Shall.
shall see the sunshine.
Yeah, shall. In this case, is used as a future modal, like will. We will see. We surely shall. We surely shall see the sunshine soon. That's similar to she sells. Seashells. Seashells on the seashore. Sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. She sells
We sell seashells on the seashore.
shells, I'm sure. Shore is like a beach. On the coast, on the beach. She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are seashells, I'm sure. Okay, number three. Would you like to try, Peter?
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Easier than the English version.
What's the English version?
Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, 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 red lorry, red lorry. Yeah, I think you continue going until you fuck up. Try at home. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Very good. Well done, guys. I can hear you practicing at home. Okay, now this one's difficult because we have the phoneme but and the. I will try first. He threw 3 free throws.
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 He threw 3 free throws. He threw 3 free. He threw 3 free. He threw 3. Oh no, I can't do it. He threw 3 free throws.
He threw 3 free throws.
That.
He threw 3 free throws.
Try at home. He threw 3 free throws. Okay.
3 free throws.
And the last one.
The sixth sheep is sick.
The sixth sheep is sick.
The sixth sheep is sick.
The sixth sheep is sick. Oh dear, terrible, difficult.
Sixth sheep is sick.
The sixth sheep, the sixth sheep. Oh, no, I don't know. Terrible.
The letter S, I think, is the most difficult.
The sixth sheep is sick. Oh.
The sixth sheep is sick.
Okay. Let's. Well, which one do you think is the most difficult, Peter? Out of those.
Number 5.
Hmm.
To do
I
quick.
think, yeah, number 5. I think maybe the entire thing is difficult because it's not an easy. It's not an easy sentence to talk about grammatically, or maybe talking about the sixth sheep. But I think the number 2 and number 4 are difficult because they trip you up. We surely shall see. We surely shall see. And he threw 350. I can't. I think 2 and 4 are the most difficult. Guys at home, which one do you think is the most difficult?
Which one makes your tongue go?
Yeah. So we have some new vocabulary there. I think only in the first one, rugged, and rascal. So rugged is the opposite of smooth. Ragged means dressed in ripped, old, messy clothes. Like stereotypically a homeless person, and a rascal is a naughty child. You rascal. Guys, in the comments, which one do you think is the most difficult? Okay. Do you know any others? If you know, tell us in the comments if you know any other English.
Trying to think of other.
Yeah. My favorite one is a proper cup of coffee, but it's very long. All I want is a proper cup of coffee made in a proper cup of coffee pot. I may be off my dot, but I want a cup of coffee in a proper cup of coffee pot, tin coffee pots and brass coffee pots. Then it used to me. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper cup of coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. It's very long. Karen says, number 5 is definitely the most difficult. So Karen agrees with Peter. Thank you, Karen.
The letter S.
Okay. If you want to try more difficult ones, look for Peter Piper and Betty Barter. And Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. But I don't know how to continue. And then Betty bought a bit of better butter. Betty Butter. Can't do it. There are so many in English. There are so many tongue twisters.
Who is
Yeah, it's an American one.
Ah.
Very difficult. All right, let's. Oh, here we go. Let's level up. Oh, Karen knows it. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Oh. Okay. Right, let's say it slowly first. I'll read the first one, you read the second one. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells.
All right, now really, really quickly. You do the first one very quickly.
Okay. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
She sells seashells on the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells. That's a different one to what I've heard. Guys, your homework is to take a screenshot and to learn these difficult shoddy lingua, the tongue twisters. Okay, shall we continue? Or which one do you think is more difficult out of those two?
The second.
Yeah, me too.
I think the letter S, the most difficult.
Yeah, the S and the sh, the sh. It's difficult to combine them both.
Really very, very hard.
Tongue-tied. Tongue-tied is the title of the next slide.
Oh,
have you ever been tongue-tied, Peter?
Yes, selectively so sometimes.
Not very often, I think, for you. You're not very often tongue-tied.
No, I'm pretty direct, really.
But I think we are all tongue-tied sometimes.
Hmm.
So to tie something is to tie your shoelaces to tie. So if you're tongue tied, is it easy to speak?
No, because your
No.
tongue is
You cannot speak.
in a knot.
How do you feel when you are tongue tied?
Awkward. I feel awkward and annoyed.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel awkward, annoyed, embarrassed, uncomfortable, maybe in love.
Possibly.
Yeah. Okay. So that's our first idiom there, tongue tied. Cat got your tongue, bite your tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue, tongue lashing, tongue in cheek. If you have any ideas of what they mean, write in the comments.
Mm. Got your tongue when
Yeah.
you're.
What's up, Peter? Cat got your tongue?
No, no. I am very much free. You need to learn to bite your tongue. Or
On
mine
the tip of my tongue.
there. Like, it's there. It's there. I know it.
It begins with a T. That actor in that film. Okay.
That actor in that film.
Tongue lashing. So a lashing is like whoosh, right? Give someone a tongue lashing whoosh, with your tongue. Is that good or bad? Probably not very good.
Best.
Jelly Morgana. Who's that? I think I recognize that person. Maybe we've had a webinar before. Never mind.
I like
Um,
Morgana. She was kind enough to join us.
yeah. Jelly Morgana says, "Cat got your tongue." We have a similar expression in Italian. Okay. Yeah, you say it to someone when they're not speaking. Like, what's wrong? What's wrong, Peter? Cat got your tongue? Ooh. No. Okay. Tongue lashing, tongue in cheek.
Tongue in cheek.
Hmm. Okay, we have done a webinar before from Florence. Hello in Florence.
Hello, hello.
Okay, I think if I click again, there are the definitions, but we need to match them together. Peter, would you like to read the definitions?
An expression used to get someone to speak. You are sure you know a word or answer, but have difficulty remembering it. When someone stops themselves from saying what they really think, a remark that is meant to be funny or ironic, and a severe verbal scolding.
Okay, guys, if you think you know the answer, if you want to write number one or the numbers for the idioms and then the letter for the definition to match them together, so you're not writing the entire phrase, you can. Or yeah, just match them together. What do you think is the right example? Let's give an example of biting your tongue.
Like that.
Are
In a
any?
situation when you are receiving the tongue lashing, you need to bite your tongue
Yeah,
or hold your tongue.
yeah, so that you don't answer back. Like, well, you're
Fall back. Or
All
be
right, we
cheap.
got one answer from Lavinia, 1A. I think she's right. Continue. Also Jelly and Karen and everybody match them together. A scolding. Does that word exist in Italian?
Might be to burn.
Anyway, a burning is probably similar to a scolding. Usually, when you burn yourself with a hot tap, hot water, this is just scolding. A telling off. You could also say it to tell someone off. Well, we only have one answer. Right, we're going to go through them. Please continue commenting. Peter, what's the first one?
Cat got your tongue is when, let's see, I think, let's see, it's not number 2. Not number 3.
I think Lavinia's got it. And Kelly's got it.
The expression used to get someone to speak.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It has the opposite effect on me. Got your tongue? No.
Bite your tongue. It's Jelly has said it's C. So when someone stops themselves from saying what they really think, yeah. Bite, is it a regular or irregular verb? It is irregular. So I was biting my tongue. I bit my tongue, and I have bitten. Okay. But usually I think we use I have to. I had to bite my tongue to stop myself from saying what I wanted to say. Okay, the next one, Peter.
On the tip of my tongue, when you
Yeah.
are sure you know a word or answer but have difficulty remembering it.
What is it? It's on the tip of my tongue, that actor from that film. Okay. And a tongue lashing. See, Jelly said it's E. Yeah, a severe verbal scolding. And tongue in cheek. It means a remark to be funny or ironic. Okay.
Ironic.
Can you think in the comments? Can you think of any Italian comedians that makes films that are a bit tongue in cheek? Like parodies are really tongue in cheek. Like Austin Powers. I love Austin Powers. I think that's quite tongue in cheek humor.
For me.
Yeah. Okay. It's not that it's not supposed to be hurtful. It's just funny. It's not a remark that annoys another person. It's just funny. Yeah. Okay. If you have any questions about that vocabulary from before, please write in the comments. Okay. So let's look at the next slide. Please read, Peter.
Silver tongue. Try to find the meaning of these expressions from their context. I have such a crush on him that when I try to talk, I get tongue-tied. I meant to say hi, Bob, but instead I said bye, Hob. It was a total slip of the tongue. The boss is in a bad mood today. I would hold your tongue.
Okay, so write in the comments, what do they mean? Also, what does the title mean? Now, I had to find the definition for the title because I've never used this phrase. Do you use that phrase sometimes, Peter? Silver tongue?
Silver tongue devil.
Ah, yeah.
Now you know the phrase.
Yeah.
Silver
Is that
tongue
the
devil.
lyric?
I think it's someone who can convince someone of something.
Yeah, it says in the dictionary it's someone who is convincing and eloquent. So maybe a silver-tongued politician.
Well, probably not. A salesman.
Okay. Jelly says she needs a context from the. Okay, we'll return to the ones on the last page. Is there Jelly? Is there any? Do you want us to re-explain all of them, or is there a specific idiom that you would like some context for? Okay. So silver tongue, someone. So if you are silver tongued as the adjective, it means that you are um, persuasive and eloquent, like a silver-tongued politician or a silver-tongued devil.
Politician.
Okay. The first one, I have such a crush on him that when I try to talk, I get tongue-tied. Well, we talked about this before. If you are tongue-tied,
When you're
um, you cannot speak because of embarrassment or shyness.
You end up saying things like hi pill, Phil, Bill. Hi, Phil, the Bill.
Okay. I meant to say hi, Bob, but instead I said bye, Hob. It was a total slip of the tongue.
The tongue.
I think. Oh, hi, Claudilda. Thanks for joining. Yeah, a slip of the tongue. I think it's like a verbal typo, isn't it?
Yeah, when you say something accidentally without thinking very quickly.
Isn't it when you say something, like instead of hi Bob, you go hi criminal. I mean, I don't know. Like it's when you say something what you're thinking about that person, but you don't want to say.
When the inhibitors have gone away.
Yeah, when you say something accidentally, and the way that you use it, you just usually say, "Oh, sorry, it slip of the tongue." You say like that. Sorry, it was a slip of the tongue. Okay. And the last one, it's similar to another one we talked about, isn't it, Peter?
Very, yeah. Boss is in a bad mood today. I would hold your tongue. Just don't speak.
So bite your tongue is, I guess, bite your tongue is to stop yourself from saying something. Hold your tongue is just say nothing.
Mm. Mm.
Hold my tongue if I were you, Peter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stay silent and don't say anything. All right. Okay. So jelly, were there some of the previous ones that you wanted me to explain? Maybe a tongue lashing. You can say I got a tongue lashing from my boss because of a terrible job I did the other day. I received a tongue lashing, or I got a tongue lashing. As tongue in cheek, you just use it as an adjective to describe a joke or to describe a sense of humor. His type of comedy is very ironic. It's very funny. It's very tongue in cheek. Mm. Okay, cat got your tongue. You just say like, "What's up? What's the problem?" Cat got your tongue. And bite your tongue. You use similar to hold your tongue. What? For some reason, I cannot spell tongue. No, I can spell tongue. Tongue you. It doesn't look. It doesn't look correct.
It is correct.
It is
Tongue you.
correct. Okay, no problem. Let's continue. Okay. In the comments, I want you to tell us your answer to the 3 questions. Peter, would you like to read?
Gift of the gab. In what situation do you find it difficult to bite your tongue? Why is it difficult? When was the last time you gave someone a good tongue lashing? Did they deserve it? Why or why not? Have you recently been tongue-tied? What did it feel like? What caused you to be tongue-tied?
All right. We should explain the title. He's got the gift of gab.
He's
Do
a
you know what it means, Peter?
naturally charismatic person.
Charismatic, a good so he's got, or she, let's say she's got the gift of the gab. She's naturally charismatic. She's a good conversationalist. I listen to her every word. It's terrible that I usually think of a male in this situation. I'm sure that there are, just maybe because we are male. Okay. She's got the gift of the gab. Do you know anyone that's got the gift of the gab?
Oh, my brother's got the gift of the gab.
Yeah,
Can convince anyone of anything.
really.
He is
The
a
silver tongue
salesman.
devil.
He's a salesman.
Ah,
So he has to. It's his job.
okay. Write in the comments your answers to the 3 questions.
What situations do you find it difficult to bite your tongue?
Why is it difficult? Oh, when I'm being told off for something that wasn't my fault, or
Uh,
when my parents tell me, "Oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that," and to bite my tongue.
I'm 27 now. I think I find it most difficult when people are being silly or stupid.
Uh,
The moon is made of cheese. No, it isn't.
yeah. Oh, yeah. The moon is flat. Oh, the Earth is flat.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Remember that craze? The moon is flat.
Vaccines are bad. Yeah. Uh-huh. Right. Yeah. Okay. You have to bite your tongue in these situations. When was the last time you gave someone a good tongue lashing, or when you received one? Did they deserve it? Why? Why not? Well, I will leave that question for people in the comments. Let us know when you got a good tongue lashing, or when you gave a good tongue lashing. I'm not a very angry person, so I can't really think of the last time I gave a tongue lashing.
I can think of times when I do it, but I don't normally do it in an angry tone.
No.
Normally, in my word choice, that is very careful.
Have you recently been tongue-tied, Peter?
Recently, no. I'm very rarely tongue-tied. I normally know what it is that I want to say. I think you can attest to that. Have you ever known me to be tongue-tied?
No. You're sometimes quiet, like a shadow. You just float in and float out, but you're never tongue-tied.
Selectively mute.
Cordilda said the second one 2 days ago because isolation is stressful sometimes, and no, he didn't deserve it. Yeah,
This is
sometimes
a
say things
situation of
mean.
experience as well.
Sorry, Peter, can you repeat?
It's a situation I experience as well.
Uh,
Very normal.
well, it will be over soon, guys. We just have to stay at home and stay healthy and stay patient, and it will be over soon. We have some phrasal verbs on the last page that we really need to look at before we finish. All right. What do they mean? To speak up, to speak out, to speak your mind, to talk back, to talk down to someone, and to talk someone into doing something. Let us know in the comments. Write a number and explain what they mean. Speak up, speak out, speak your mind, talk back, talk down, and talk someone into doing something. What? Speak up. I think two of them are quite similar, Peter. Which one do you? What do you think?
2 and 3, I think.
Yeah.
Similar.
Speak out is probably against something. Speak your mind is not necessarily against something. It's just to,
Say what you think.
yeah. And 4, 5, and 6 are all different, I think. I don't think they're very similar.
No.
If you have any ideas, guys, write in the comments. Otherwise, we will start explaining them.
I use number 4 a lot. I do number 5 a lot when I teach, especially children.
Well, yes. Well, you have to talk down to children because, they are younger. I think number 5 is very visual. Like, aw, you're talking down to someone.
Aren't you adorable?
Yeah, aren't you adorable? Oh, well, yeah, okay. All right, so we got Lavinia, excuse me. Says speak up is to express your opinion. I think to speak up is just to speak more loudly. Is that would you agree, Peter?
Yeah, speak up.
Speak more loudly and clearly. What? Speak up. But maybe speak out is similar. Okay, to express your opinion. To speak out is to maybe protest against something.
Yeah, to reveal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
protest something. What should we say? Okay. Speak your mind. Lavinia said exactly right. To say what you think. Go on, Peter. Speak your mind. Tell me what you're thinking. Yes. Well done, Cladilla. Just say it. Yeah, I'll write that down. Just say it.
Speak my mind. I think talk back, talk down, talk someone into.
All right.
Can it?
I don't know. Can we talk back to each other, Peter?
Quite often. I talk back to almost everyone.
All right. Okay. Well, Karen says speak up can mean express your opinion. Yeah. Well, Karen. Okay. Maybe. All right. So, yeah, Lavinia, you were correct in this sense. Okay. Cladilda says say what I think in a second. Yeah. Okay. Good. Talk back. Do you talk back to your parents?
Yes, normally in a very cheeky and funny way.
I'm sure it is very cheeky and funny. I talk back to my parents too. I find it very difficult to hold my tongue, to bite my tongue.
Yeah. You need to stop doing this. You need to stop smoking.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah, Lavinia, absolutely. Speak your mind, say what you really think. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's a good definition. Okay, to talk someone to respond to something badly in a cheeky way, right? In a funny way. Is that what you would say? Talk back.
Talk back is to respond quickly, normally without manners or grace. Normally can be in a tongue-in-cheek kind of way.
Yeah, it can be tongue in cheek.
Hopefully.
It can be funny, but usually it's rude. Talk down to. There is a synonym of that.
Talk down to condescend.
Yeah, patronize. Yeah. Well, I know what condescend means. You could say, don't patronize me. Condescend, patronize.
Condescending.
Huh?
And being deliberately condescending.
Yeah. And I think the most complicated one, the one that's most difficult to visualize is maybe number 6, to talk someone into doing something. So Peter didn't want to do this webinar with me, but I talked him into doing this webinar. Is that right, Peter?
Yes, you convinced me.
Good. Okay. To talk someone into doing something, to convince someone to do something. E.g., I talked Peter into helping me do this webinar. Or maybe it was the other way around. Who knows? Maybe Peter talked me into doing it. Notice that we use helping. We use a gerund because it is after a preposition. Into, helping, into doing something. All right. Let's wrap this lesson up, shall we?
We shall.
Peter, an idiom that means you find it difficult to say something because you're embarrassed or shy.
When you're embarrassed or shy, when you tongue-tied.
Okay. Ask me one.
What about when you know an answer, but you just can't say it?
On the tip of my tongue. How about what do you say to someone to make them speak?
Tap your tongue.
Got your tongue.
Yeah.
Another one?
Okay. Can you tell me what a tongue lashing is?
It is a verbal scolding, a telling off. Okay. So, thank you very much, guys, for joining us. Stay at home, stay safe, stay healthy. And in 10 minutes, Peter and I will be teaching our third focus activity. Again, at the same level, we are looking at a haunted house. Ooh. And looking at modal perfects as well. So see you in 10 minutes. See you soon. Thank you, Peter.
You're welcome. I'll
Bye,
see you
guys.
in a second. Bye, everyone.